Hello everyone, it's Jonathan here, founder of Driving Academy, and today I'm going to let you in on a little secret, or maybe we should call it a big secret. Come in closer. That's right, come in. I don't want you to kind of spread this around to everybody. So the secret I'm going to share with you is how to learn the pre-trip inspection even faster. So if you're not aware, in order to get a CDL license, you're going to have to pass a 2.5 hour long road test. Now the road test itself is split into 3 different parts. First part of the test is all about inspecting the truck. There you're going to have to inspect both the inside and outside of the vehicle. That alone takes 1 hour to complete, and that's the hardest part of the test. Second part is all about parking. Third part is all about driving on the road. Today we're going to discuss about the pre-trip inspection portion. Now this is an extremely hard part of the test for many people because pretty much you have to memorize that word for word script. I don't care if you're a diesel mechanic, I don't care if you've been around trucks your whole life, I can guarantee you are not prepared for this unless you get the proper training. Here at Driving Academy, we are the best school around that can actually train you for this. We've actually had people fly all the way from California, all the way from Hawaii, just to learn how we do our pre-trip inspection and how we actually go through the entire training process here. So if we're worthy enough for these people to get on a plane on their own dime, pay for their hotel while they're staying here, and go through our process, I think it's worth for you if you're closer than Hawaii, which you probably are. That being said, what is the pre-trip inspection all about? The pre-trip inspection is where you have to know exactly what to inspect on both underneath things like inside the engine, like your alternator, your air compressor, your power steering pump, things in your brakes like your brake chamber, slack adjuster, push rods, your suspension system, your tires, your fifth wheel components if you're in a Class A vehicle, and all the above, all the important items that you're going to have to talk about on the outside. Plus you're going to have to know how to inspect the air brake system on the inside and do an inside inspection by checking your gauges and so on and so forth. Now if this sounds Chinese to you, like it did for many of our students before they started, that's extremely normal. That being said, learning this stuff, we've kind of simplified it to the point where, hey, as long as you know 5 different colors, green, yellow, pink, blue, and orange, we can actually get you to study this stuff and make sure that you pass the test the first time. But that being said, I'm going to give you that secret that I was telling you about on how to actually study for this thing and start learning this stuff a lot faster, making it stick in your head. So this technique can be used on any new skill that you're learning, and it's something that actually helped me out throughout the years and help me turn this into the best driving school around. And that is the fastest way to learn something new is first you have to learn it, of course. You're going to have to experience, play around with it. But second, the secret is you have to teach it. So if you're learning something and if you're taking notes and you're taking notes as if you're going to teach it to somebody else, and you actually go through the motions of teaching it, then you're actually learning it double the amount of time. Because now, in order for you to teach it, you're going to have to use different parts of your brain that you don't usually use for learning, and now you're going to have to speak it out as if you're teaching somebody else, and you're going to have to interact with another human being. That's how I got so good at the pre-trip inspection over so many years and so many students, so many people of actually teaching this stuff too. I pretty much memorized it word for word. I never really sat down and just studied in front of a piece of paper for hours on end like a lot of our students do. All I did was I used this secret hack to start learning this stuff a lot faster. So just because you're a student doesn't mean you can't teach others. A perfect example of this is in the movie called Catch Me If You Can. If you haven't seen it before, it stars Tom Hanks. It's about this guy who's kind of like a con man, and he kind of shows all the different cons throughout his life. Very interesting movie. And Catch Me If You Can, I guess the FBI were after him for a very long time, and he kept kind of moving around. But part of this movie, he was actually in college, and I think it was like a sociology class that he was in. He showed up to class and the teacher wasn't there yet. The classroom was full with other students. So he decided to actually act as a professor. And he wound up being the sociology professor for that class for the entire semester. And years later, after he did get caught by the FBI, spoiler alert, they wound up asking him, hey, how did you even wind up teaching the sociology class if you're just a student? You've never done it before. And his answer was actually pretty amazing. He goes, all you have to do is be a chapter ahead. So all I did to prepare for class, I read the next chapter and I was able to teach it. And by teaching it, I actually learned it even more. So I hope this secret helps you out. And if you're coming to school here already, make sure you start teaching your fellow students while you are here. Maybe you're the people who just started. So then you can actually start learning this stuff a lot faster. You can go with the mindset of, hey, I'm just a student, I'm here to receive knowledge all the time, and the instructors are supposed to teach me. Or you can go with, hey, I'm a student, and I want to learn this a lot faster, so let me be proactive in my learning, which means, hey, let's go over the pre-trip inspection, let's go over the engine compartment, let me teach you what I know, so and then as you're doing that process, you're actually going to learn a lot faster. So if you're interested in learning exactly how we get you ready in the most simplest possible way to get you ready for that pre-trip inspection or your CDL road test, give us a call, 908-525-3609. Or if you want to find out exactly how our pricing structure works, you can take a virtual school tour at cdldrivingacademy.com/tour. Again, cdldrivingacademy.com/tour. Thanks and have a fantastic day. Hey, thank you so much for watching this video. If you like it, make sure you hit that like button. Also, subscribe to our channel. It's really going to help us out. Click on that button. And if you want to continue yourself on your road to freedom, here's more videos to watch. There's endless amounts. Hopefully we get to see each other one day very soon. Thanks.